The nature shit. The moon got the oceanic pool.
I feel like a lot of people are like I like Caucasian people think the only way for them to be considered racist is if they blatantly say the N-word or if they're directly associated with KKK, and that don't have to be a claim. Like you can tell being racist is you're not gonna say what you think.
Of course.
Yeah, like I said, 10% of what you say, what you say is only 10% of what you think in your mind. So, for example, just saying N-word, that's nothing because I can just imagine it's like 100 other things he probably thinking in his head. But for him to be so bold and blatant to say it is an eye opener. But it doesn't matter. His roommate, like, he probably got the same ideas. He's just like he's not brave enough to say the word. And I feel like that's how I feel with a lot of Caucasian people. I feel like just because they're not saying it to my face, don't mean that's what they think in their head is different. And then when they do certain things that just give it away. Like
there's little signs that you can pick up on that like a lot. Like me growing up, like I picked up on these signs a lot, and like I've never felt this way, but other people like really felt this way because my aunt and my half brother was. That shit hard. I fuck with the whole gray sweater. I've been telling you this.
This is the old. It ain't to do with the act black sweatshirt.
But listen, bro,
you turned some heads in school.
Me growing up with my half brother Travis being light skinned, I never saw the whole. Cause my aunt Pam, she also has a mixed baby, and her name's Emma, and I grew up with Emma all my life, and like it never been a thing to me like a white guy going with a black girl, or a white girl going with a black guy. But like at school, you see that shit, and you see how like white dudes they like look at you like look at a girl strange if she ever went out with a black guy. Like
I wouldn't give a fuck. I like white girls with gray hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like you could pick up like if you ever like talk to a white girl or like there'd just be white guys that come up on hate on you, bro. Like real talk, they just try to mess you up, try to make it where you couldn't do that. And if they see you with it, it'd be like some major hate. They wouldn't say it out loud, but it'd be like subliminal shade, bro. I peep that shit a lot. That's one thing I did pick up. They would be cool with like people like that. But like they'd be weird about the girls, bro. They'd be weird about the females, and that shit was always like, word, you can't get over that, bro. You can't let the mixture happen.
Interracial dating is always interesting.
Yeah.
Because this is why when it comes to, I understand both aspects. First, I feel like interracial dating, I can mix feeling about it. To be honest, my views on interracial dating are very interesting.
Let me hear them.
Okay, for example, like so, this I have to go back to like slavery times to talk about it.
To what?
I have to go back to slavery to talk about it now.
I don't date on my wrist.
I feel the same way sometimes. Let's go to chairs so we can sit down and have this conversation. This is a good debate right here because interracial dating is
chair, man. This is really good at a debate.
Sit the chair over here. Okay, so this is
I believe in interracial dating.
I know, and I have tricky feelings because back in the day they used to separate men and female, black men and black females because they wanted to lessen the image of man. So they used to sodomize men in front of their wives and separate them so that they can't go out. So that they.
You talking about slaves?
I'm talking about slaves. They used to separate black men and black females, and they used to sodomize men in front of their wives and children to lessen the image of a black man. And they wanted to and they did that because they knew that we were stronger together. So now here we grow up, we don't separated from our family. We don't even know our history because they changed our name and they took us away from our family. And that affected us in the long run. So in the long run, here we come. We can't go back and say this is where I started from. We don't know where our origin is from.
Literally, like there's people like you like that is an interesting topic too because like literally your ancestor could have been a king or some shit. You don't even know that shit.
We don't even know our real names. My family's name could be fucking the name that was given to us. We don't even know.
Yeah, because a lot of slaves took like their master's name just so they can link back up with the people they grew up with.
Exactly. So with that being said, and Jim Crow laws was the mentality that they used to keep slaves down because Dixon keeps saying that slavery was a choice because he's saying that slaves could have got back up and just fought back because there was more slaves than there were things, but there was more slaves than there were more slave owners. So technically, if we was to go to war, we could have overtook it. That's what he said. But Jim Crow was laws that mentally kept people enslaved. And one of those laws was to separate the black household. So here we are now, and then like I feel like the black community, if they see a lot of interracial dating, it's like, well shit, that's what they was trying to do from the get-go. a lot of the men used to rape the black women in front of their husbands, and a lot of the women dated black men because they found it to be kinky and they found it to be like the new wave because it's like seeing a black man, oh he an animal, oh he vicious. They had this stereotype about us, oh we big and all this stuff, and then you want to go out with a black man, you want to show us off because it's something to giggle about with your friends. And now here we are in today's time, and I feel like if a black man and a white woman, or even a white man and a black woman, however you want to mix it, I feel like the white half is not going to raise that child to understand his history as well as the black person would, because I don't see no white person want to tell his child what really happened back then, who's really going to explain to him his black history, or they're going to sugarcoat it because it's going to make them look bad, and it's an uncomfortable topic to have with your child about what your race did a long time ago. That's not how you feel right now, and I just feel like it's going to be hard to grow up a child to his true potential when you're hiding a big part of it from him. And then like I'm not gonna say name, but there's even a lady, there's a person here whose husband called her husband's white, and he calls her child the N-word and her the N-word, and she can't stand it. And I look at her and I say, why would you even let him do that to you? Like, why you even go with this man? And she's like, I want a divorce. But it just, that hearing incidents like that just made me feel like, man, that child will never be raised properly.
Is that the hard R or
That's some shit, man.
That child will never be raised properly. You got the husband, the dad's father calling your child an N-word when he get mad at the child. And then I also feel like I said, I feel like white females take it as a kink. And I feel like black men take dating a white female as, I got me a white girl, I'm finally good, I'm finally living life. Like they think having a white girl is like that's the high royalty. That's, man, I want to live in a white neighborhood, I want to go to white schools, I want to have me a white girl because that means I got money. And then it's like, if that's what you feel about, that's how you feel so strong about the white race, what you think about yourself. Like damn, man, you can't be around black people, you can't go to black schools will be poor. You want to go to white schools, live in the white neighborhoods, I'm with a white people clothes, date a white woman because that makes you feel like you got it all. Like, that's not the type of mentality you have. I like interracial dating, but they don't have that type of mentality. They need to be in there for truly love. But they go in there because they feel like it gives them power.
I see a lot of that happening, bro. Like, a lot of that. Like, with
school things like that. That's
I feel like white women think dating black men gives them power. Like, when you hear about all these celebrities, like, those jokes, they joke, but in every joke there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
And then, like, black men dating white females because they feel like it gives them power, it gives them ownership. And that's not the right reason to be in a relationship. And that's why I'm always triggered by interracial dating, because I don't know your true intention. And so far, I feel like the most powerful thing in the black community is black love. And the only way to do that is to rebuild back the black family, have a pure black child. And then it's people say subtle things. Like, people say things like, oh, you got good hair, you must be mixed. They basically saying, you can't be black and have good hair, you have to be mixed with something. You have to be mixed with white. And it's these subliminal words and sentences that just show you how high they think of white people. I'm not saying nothing wrong with white people, I'm just saying you don't have no self-love for yourself. Like, oh, I'm having some mixed children, the children are going to be beautiful, but they say it's going to be mixed, not because of the black half. They saying it's not going to be beautiful, not because of the black half. It's going to be beautiful because of the white half. And I'm like, that's the wrong mentality. You need to love yourself, you need to love your hair. You saying, I want a mixed child, I want to have a mixed relationship, we're going to have some cute black kids with some nice hair. You're not saying that because of the black half, you're saying that because of the white half. You're saying the white half is going to contribute all those good looks and good hair and good qualities. Like, that's that self-hate mentality. And I feel like a lot of black people have racism in themselves and they don't know how to love themselves. And if that's how I feel about black people, I can just imagine what white people think of black people. But they're not going to say it like that. They're not going to notice like that. They're going to say subliminally stuff, and then makes you look at them and question like, dude, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? You hear that shit a lot.
Like it's subconscious.
It's subconscious.
Subconscious.
They don't even understand what they talking down on themselves. They don't even know it.
So, but they won't.
They're not gonna say that shit.
They'll never say it. Especially like,
because you hear it all the time, but you don't really understand what they saying. People love to say.
It take like a kid who was born just like not even thinking about like all that other shit, and just finding somebody he really thought was beautiful. And like really think like, damn, I really just like her for her personality. Because a lot of people don't date for personality anymore. Like, they don't date because like they find somebody like genuine conversation can be had with them. Like, I could really like get lost in this person. They date for looks, different features, things they could add to their gene pool for their kids. Like, I date a bitch with a fat ass and maybe my kid will have a fat ass. Like, they don't look at like really finding the person that will like make them the most successful through not like looks and everything, but successful through like, if I find somebody who I can really click with, I can really be happy with my life. A happy me, like a truly happy me, would be so productive, like more productive than like a kid with good genes. I could raise a kid like with a clear head, a clear mind, just happy. Like a lot of people don't look for that. And inner relationships are okay if you have like that mindset, like you're talking
You have to
about.
have a really good mindset.
And that's rare to find.
It is rare to find. It's crazy because it means so much. Because people, they compliment different interracial dating. You get people's intentions. You never
It's
know
mainstream now for like, hey, I want me this girl, I want me that girl, I need me a mixed girl.
Yeah,
You don't really be hearing like, I want me a real dark skin, like.
And then I feel like
that beauty too. Like
I feel like black women would be the most disrespected. I feel like if we really break it down, this is how I really feel. I feel like it's white man, and then it's white female, and then it's black man, and then it's a black female. So I'm saying that black female would be at the bottom of the totem pole. They get treated the worst, they get thick of the worst, especially dark skinned black female. So I'm like, who better to love my people than my people? Like how can I expect anybody else to raise my people if my people is disrespecting my females like this? And black people in the media and in the music industry, black men hate black women.
Yeah.
Black men love white women. That's all they talk about. And like, I'm not saying nothing wrong. White men, I'm just saying, you saying all this stuff, you're subliminally making black people feel like, man, for you to associate with money and wealth and to know you made it, you need to have a white woman. And you're dating. You're not dating because you love her. You're dating because of the image you want to uphold.
Yeah, like just trying to date a fat booty bitch so your baby can have a fat booty and shit's stupid.
No, I just feel like this all leads to a deeper root in our problem. Like in our black community, think about how many single black mothers there are.
Yeah,
I'm really
fathers.
That shit ain't no
they
joke.
fuck them and then they leave, and then you got the kids growing up, and then on top of them black mothers being so they're like, oh, I already fucked the black girl. Fuck it, why not move? You know, like they got the mentality of I'm gonna move on up. So now you got all the black females, and you got all the black females in one area, and then all the black dudes, they all moved on. They got kids and shit, but they don't give a fuck. So they out here fucking the white girls now.
It messes with your mental,
and that's just that
people.
That's my opinion. The biggest root that we would have to fix is not fix is find a solution for it is the single motherhood in the black community.
Yeah, well, saying single mother in black, that's why I was like,
Come on, little song.
that's what I'm saying, like, the single mothers in the black community, and then you have black fathers constantly leaving. First thing that we need to do as a people is to rebuild the black community.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like I never really thought about like how like y'all had a whole thing going on like millions of years of like names, culture, different things that people have done that you remembered. Like people who would be like y'all like people that just did something crazy over there that just said all forgotten because like motherfuckers came over there and just finessed like on some lame shit.
It messed with a lot of people.
Last names, like a last name is a big deal, bro. That's your family name. I learned that shit in Game of Thrones. That's a family name. It's like
they take away your name, gave you a new name, separate you from your family. That has some effect on us right now. It's a lot of mental illness in the black community that people don't want to. They love to hit you with slavery is over, but it's not. It's mental. It ain't about change and whips.
You take somebody's last name, like their legit last name, like literally your family's name. All the people before you just died. They did shit. They did shit so you could remember them, their family could remember them. And that's the reason why they lived their lives. Then you have that shit to be erased by some fuck shit.
Then you have the white slave owners raping the females, having children, and then children raising up by themselves, of course, because the black man is being sodomized because they trying to. Because like I said, the black man was looked at as powerful, athletic, muscle. They was doing the hard work. They wanted to break that image, so they sodomized him. They beat him. All of this in front of his family. The history crazy. People don't want to talk about it, but that shit affects you in the future.
High key, bro. You can't forget shit like that.
It's crazy, Gore. It's so much more.
These are the conversations I'm like having, bro. And if I can find like, I want it like my main goal in female. If I can find a female who can just talk to me about shit, it's like they about to be like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's
in the palm tree.
nowadays, man. That's even a whole nother ballgame to encounter.
Dude, palm tree cut. Boy, Alex. Yo, he went there.
He stepped away like you told him to. He did exactly what you said. Cut this
I
side.
bent that bitch a little bit, but I mean,
Gucci, just sleep that bitch like
Boy.
Why don't you cut it down a bit? Come on. Go look at the camera, bro.
Oh my god. But about what you said, bro, I think that's another problem that is even another root is when these black men, like when they talk to these black ladies, like you said, they don't look at them for personality. They look at them like, bro, I'm gonna smash and pass and then move the fuck on, you know?
No smash pass shit, why,
Bro. Like that's how a lot of them look at it. Smash and pass. How many girls can I fuck?
And I blame that shit. I blame that shit on the culture and music and everything.
Bro, all that
culture
is
is trash. The way they disrespect female, people think that this shit don't matter. It affects you mentally.
Bro,
They talk about like, girl, I'm trying to grab that ass up in the club, drop it down, fuck for one night, and never speak about it.
But the thing about it though, are they really disrespecting the females, or are they actually giving them what they really want? Because they take kind of this. You have
just because you want it,
no,
Lil Wayne song when he said, "I love all my bitches," and you know what?
Okay,
they're pissing me off. That
think
female
about
be
it.
the one blacks to them.
and they take to that. So are they disrespecting them?
It's
or
the
giving them what
culture
they
that
want?
makes them take to
You're
that.
saying you're saying that females listen to it and promoting it. So you're saying why females listen to this music if it's disrespecting them? That's exactly what they want.
Exactly.
So you saying that you
just
can't
like,
blame.
But that's just like when you hear songs and dudes talk about a bad bitch. But are
They want to
look-
become
look-
bad bitches.
But look, that's the thing though. Are they looking at the video or they listen to what he's saying that she is?
So you
A
saying
female dog is like
artists
so
are
degraded.
making mad money calling female bitches.
Yeah.
And
but-
females
but-
are the one buying it up. And of
No,
course,
but they're
men.
not buying up the words, they're buying up the image that is on that video. They're not listening
Like
to
a
what he's
bitch with a
talking.
fat ass, big titties.
I mean, most of the lyrics when you hear this, they want the female have a job, they have money. But they don't hear that. They see the video and see a girl shaking her ass. So that's what they believe they're talking about. But they really talking about what they're speaking in the lyrics.
What rapper you talking about that? Not all these rappers. So you saying the music, you saying the lyrics be pure, but the music videos be nasty, and that's what they be eating up.
Pull a song up right now and listen to it.
Dude, I don't gotta pull a song.
Pull it up right now and listen to it.
You can use Lil Wayne, you can use Drake,
Okay.
or whatever. I feel like Drake be uplifting these females though.
Give me a line.
I don't.
Give me a line.
Lil Wayne, Drake, Future, Migos.
Give me a
I'm
line.
going-
my bitches back, and I love all my bitches.
But they eat it up though.
They
They
said,
like that.
long
You
ass
can't
my
say
bitches
nothing
like
about it.
I'm not saying the females. I'm not
But
saying.
But the thing about it, the shit that Future raps about is shit that he actually does.
All I understand is what you're saying is he talking bad on females, but people buying it, and like, are you gonna get mad at the artist or are you gonna get mad at the people who buying it?
You can't get mad at him.
You can't. They both shot, bro, because that's bringing down our
fuck that
society.
system.
Is it not?
What's Kodak said he can't see himself with black females in an interview. So what? So his music, it's got to be his music relates to what he said in his comments. And you know who still support him? Black females, black males. If Kodak gonna say I would never date a black female, his mother black people.
But
He
that's
black as hell.
okay. Maybe he just don't like black females. Maybe black females clinch on to him to try to pull him away from the white female.
Yo, I should just motherfucking get a mohawk, dog.
That is true. I'll say that.
So wait, what are you trying to say?
Maybe they clinch, like, yeah, he might date them with white females, yeah. But black females are gonna try to pull him back to the black females to get him away from the white female.
And you
They
say
on
that's
a
why
mission.
you don't like black females?
What time
But
is
just
it?
like you were saying about the slavery shit, it's vice versa. The same way the men were doing the women, the same way now. So in this present day, do they look at white women the way you portrayed it? As in, I got a white girl, so I'm good? Or they dating and fucking these white women saying, I'm doing to them what they did to us?
I'm so confused, bro.
I get it.
I'm confused. I'm trying to grasp what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. That's deep.
But like, can you take a second? I appreciate you fucking
Yeah, we're
mohawk.
gonna have to pause it. I'm gonna hit you out with some off camera.
But
stuff,
peep the mohawk though.
though. Like, you look like a psycho, bro. You look like a person off a Jackass.
I gotta go get my clothes.
You look like you could be on that show. You can run that show.
Yo, you know I could. Thank you. We'll talk.